think this is a simple case. Sarah has mesothelioma. You're not going to hear anybody dispute that throughout the course of this trial. You won't hear anybody dispute that mesothelioma is caused by asbestos either. You're going to hear that Sarah was exposed to asbestos. And you're going to hear that the risk of asbestos being an impurity in cosmetic talcum powder has been known for over 100 years. That in the 1970s, the FDA actually started doing testing of various cosmetic talcum powder products and said, guys, we've got a problem. We're finding asbestos over and over again. But then you'll also learn that the companies who made those products and industry fought to keep that information from going public. And then those companies and that industry turned around and convinced our government that everything was okay and we didn't have a problem. The defendants here in the courtroom, they don't want this to be that simple. So things are going to get a little complicated. It makes sense that the defendants want it to be a little bit complicated. The allegations we've made against them are serious. What we're going to prove to you is that the risk of asbestos being in talc, again, has been known for over 100 years. That information was hidden from hospitals and doctors, from other litigants, and from ultimate end users just like Sarah. And that when these companies came to a crossroads to figure out how Sarah was exposed to asbestos, instead of asking the right questions, they shifted the blame and blamed everybody else, including Sarah and her family. So we asked Sarah the question that we only really knew to ask in the last 4 or 5 years. And that's because before that point, thousands and thousands and thousands of tests showing asbestos in talcum powder products over and over and over again were hidden from other litigants, from people like Sarah, from doctors and hospitals who didn't know to ask about it. So we asked Sarah, hey, did you ever use talcum powder? And it turned out that from the time she was a baby and her mom used it on her, to the time she was growing up and started experimenting with makeup, to when she played volleyball and softball and basketball in school, to when she was an adult, Sarah used talcum powder products. And y'all will learn that the only exposure that Sarah had to asbestos was from talc.